Okay.
1, 2, 3. Good evening. Shabbat Shalom to all my Israel friends and to the United States of America and around the world. We are so excited. Marian and Ronit here. It's a small world when we connect. I'm going to talk to you just a minute. What do you do when you hit a disappointment that you didn't expect and then you try things and it doesn't work out? Well, I can raise my hand to that. I've been there. I've tried things. And just to give you a brief little story, I was born into a very strict religious culture, horse and buggy group. And there were so many beautiful things about it. I loved the community. I loved my family. I was very close to some of my family. And I loved my horse. I didn't have a car, but I had a horse. Who wouldn't like a horse over a car? You can talk to a horse. You can enjoy a horse, but a car, just a piece of metal. So anyway, I do drive a car now, and I made a transition from that culture, and sometime I'll tell you more about that. But I had a desire to follow something that I felt like God was doing in my life, and when I did, it brought a lot of change. And through that change, I discovered not everything I tried worked out. But I want to talk to you how faith and my faith in God is what carried me through that. And so if you find yourself in a place where life is not working the way you thought it would, do 3 things for yourself today. Write 3 things that make you feel energized when you do it, and 3 things that drain your energy. So, and other than that, reach out and talk to somebody, talk to me. You can connect with me. I'm going to give you a link at the end. And now I'm going to bring our friend Ronit from Israel to the table, and she's going to talk about some places that she could take us. And I already heard a preview of it, and I have my hand raised. I want to go to this trip in Israel. But Ronit's going to be talking to us. Welcome.
Good morning, Marian from Israel. Good morning to all my friends in North America. And I'm glad to be here again. And today I want to discuss the Gospel Trail in Israel. This is one of the nicest trails that goes from Nazareth all the way to Capernaum. It's about 3 days of walking like Jesus did. And you have beautiful sites, beautiful biblical sites, historical sites. You have a lot of nature, gorgeous nature. And you can ride, you can bike, you can take a jeep tour anywhere you want. Some parts are even accessible, and it fits every age. From once you're born until 120 years old. No, Moses was 120 years old. We're going to start that trip in Nazareth. Of course, this is the place where Gabriel announced to Maria that she is going to be pregnant with Jesus. He was born there. And of course, from there, we're going to Mount Precipice, where he was rejected and almost pushed down by the crowd. Then we're going to visit in Sepharis Park, going to Kfar Cana and meeting the wedding. That's the place where he made the miracle with the water turning into wine. We're going to see some Jewish settlement, modern settlement, kibbutz, which is a common place. You're going to see how people are living in Israel, not just in the past, of course, as today. You're going to meet a lot of nationalities in Israel, the Druze, the Caucasian. You're going to meet the Bedouins, Muslims, Christians, and Jewish people. We're going to visit in Migdal, which is the place where Mary Magdalene is coming from. Then we're heading up to the Sea of Galilee. You can do a lot of things besides going to the holy sites. Okay, it's a beautiful trail surrounding the Sea of Galilee. You can go to Tapcha and see the multiplication church with the miracle of the 5,000 feeding by the 2 loaves and bread and fish. Then you can go to the Mount of the Beatitude, watching all these area, ending at Capernaum, and then you can see the St. Peter primacy. Each one of them, you have a glimpse of the history of that place, and you can end up in Tiberias on Mount Tabor. And if you don't like that, then you can go to the nature and continue to Golan Heights or Galilee. And there's a lovely nature, lovely reserve, lots of birds nesting, and should be one of a kind. And my bonus for you is today is, once you book up a trip with me, you'll get a free hour of consultant by phone, by Skype, by WhatsApp, and another 2 free days of planning of your trips. So I look forward to seeing you soon coming to Israel, enjoying the moment and cherish and years to cherish.
That's a
So thank you, Marian.
Yes, that's a wonderful trip. I could see myself doing that tomorrow. Really like to do that. And what a gracious offer to give us a free consultation and 2 days of planning. That's amazing. And you would work with, like, if I wanted to come, I want to do a half marathon in Israel, and you could help me get to the marathon. You could help me with whatever
I
I.
can do with all the needed arrangement.
Wow. So one person, two people, a family, a
A
small
family, small
friend,
groups up to 15, yes.
up to 15.
Yeah, I can supply guides and drivers and transportation, whatever you need.
So we just show
Hotels,
up in Tel Aviv and you've got us.
correct.
That's covered. That is beautiful. Well, thank you. Shabbat Shalom, Israel. Happy weekend in the United States of America and to our friends across the world. We say it's a small world when we connect, and so glad, Ronit, that you and I got to connect through the language of Israel, of Hebrew. And Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
And Shabbat Shalom and have a great day and take care and have a great weekend. So thank you, Marianne, and see you. Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
See you next Friday.